Okay, hello everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on planet Earth. It's me again. Um, I've been checking up on the newspapers and stuff and amusing myself. Um, I've got some articles out. This is my Google search of the Ripple of Hope date, which apparently Harry and Meghan are going to be awarded their bravery awards for going on Oprah, millionaires talking to a billionairess about their woes escaping from the palace, the racist royal palace, and all the horrible things. Nelson Mandela doesn't know what it was like. He didn't know he was born. There's no comparison to what Meghan and Harry had to escape. I mean, you've no idea. It's just torture living in all those palaces. Okay, I'm being sarcastic. So that I was just looking up the date just to double check. 'Cause there's a lot coming up in the first week of December. I think the 2nd of December is the Prince and Princess of Wales going to do the Earthshot Awards in Boston. And then Harry and Meghan apparently are going to be presented an award on the 6th of December, and that's in New York. So pretty close, East Coast. I know not that close, but close, much closer than physically, geographically than they've been for a while. And then on the 7th of December, something's happening and I can't remember what. And then I think on the 8th, isn't that their Netflix show being launched or something? Anyway, I have a $1 bet going with a friend of mine. I won't say who. Unless I win the bet, then I might say who. She knows who she is. I have bet her $1 that Harry will not turn up at that Ripple of Hope award. And I've discussed this with Graham, and he's in agreement, if I'm right, that there's a little bit of tension in the marriage. Graham is like, there's no way he's going to go. Not even like for public, just to appease the public and make it look like they're together. He said, if I was in Harry's shoes, I just wouldn't go. But maybe he would go for public appearance, keeping up appearances and all that. Used to be a TV show in the UK called Keeping Up Appearances, if anyone remembers that. I think that Sarah Data uses an icon on Twitter in reference to that TV show. So I don't think Harry's going to go to the Ripple of Hope Awards on, it says Tuesday the 6th of December. I don't think he's going to go. I think Meghan's going to go. I think Meghan's not going to resist that red carpet moment. If neither of them turn up, then I guess me and my friend will both lose the bet. But if he doesn't turn up, I win the dollar. And if he does turn up, because she's certain he will turn up, then I will send her $1. Right, so of course all eyes are watching. So I've got this selection of Windows X. See, I've my tiara one there. Right, now this was the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is of course all under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I'm reviewing the situation, I'm reviewing articles. This is an article in Hello magazine. There's the famous photograph of the four of them. And the headline is, Princess Kate and Prince William to reunite with the Sussexes this week. Now that's worded like a statement, but they have put a question mark at the end of it as their sort of disclaimer. So it does sound like, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, so it's for a definite. This is Hello. That's a definite. They're all going to meet up, are they? Princess Kate and Prince William. I bet that sticks in her throat every time she reads that. And they don't even call her the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, just the Sussexes. They couldn't have said the Waleses and the Sussexes, no. So I think someone, at least one person at Hello Magazine, is this Hello Mag? Yeah, it is hellomagazine.com. Because you never know, some of them are called hello.com, or we have an Hola magazine here in Spain. So then they've got the famous photograph, which, of course, who the hell knows what she's thinking there? What is she thinking? I don't know. And then we've got Harry looking, I mean, everyone remembers this photo. Harry looking very, very angry there. And then we've got William, this is what I think he's thinking. Is she still staring at me? I can feel her eyes burning into my right ear. She makes me feel really uncomfortable whenever we're together. Yes, William. Yeah, she's still staring at you. I'm staring at you. You should be mine. I have to be the Queen of England. I'm only joking, Meghan. All right, don't get upset. And all the time, these guys here, they're thinking, how can we escape this evil racist palace? That the drop from the balcony is just too high and we don't have a rope and everybody's looking. We gotta form an escape plan like Colditz, like Mandela. This must have been how Nelson Mandela felt when he was in prison all those years, fighting for equality and against racism. He must really, if he was still alive today, he'd give them an award himself, I'm sure. And then Catherine, she's just like, I'm pretending none of this is happening. Is she still staring at me? Yes, she is. She is, William. She's still staring at you. Don't look. So anyway, going on with what I was going to talk about in the article. So I thought, oh, they're going to meet up, are they? So I go down a few paragraphs and adverts and stuff. And they talk about how we all know that the Prince and Princess of Wales are going to Boston. However, there has been speculation that William and Kate will reunite with his brother Prince Harry and wife Meghan Markle. Oh, that must double sting her. They're still calling her Meghan Markle. And they call him Prince Harry, not the Duke of Sussex and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, just Meghan Markle. So do you think the PR money dried up? I'm only joking. It's all fair use and fair dealing. So, and then they remind us that they left the States. They've been living in the States since 2020. Like we don't know. Is there anyone on planet Earth who doesn't know? And then they say, that seems incredibly unlikely, though. Really? You think it seems unlikely? Yeah? Oh, dear. Is she still staring at me? So, that's quite interesting. Who put that article out? And the Princess Kate. Because normally it would be the Prince and Princess of Wales or Prince William and Princess Catherine, in that order. But it's almost like someone at hellomagazine.com sort of wanted to put a sting in there. Anyway, so then that brought me to something else that came back to my memory. Do you guys remember Gossip Cop? There used to be a magazine. I say used to be because apparently there isn't anymore and I feel kind of bad. But I know it's nothing to do with me. It's because I'm a nobody, right? I just talk nonsense on the internet. But anyway, Gossip Cop used to be an online magazine. It's got a wiki page here. And the idea of Gossip Cop was to debunk stories. Gossip Cop was a website that fact-checked celebrity reporting. Based in New York City, Gossip Cop investigated entertainment stories that were published in magazines and newspapers, as well as on the web, to ascertain whether they are true or false. Anyway, so I was just looking at, I like to go and look up Gossip Cop because they're so wrong. Well, they were, because, as you will see, it is now defunct. I was really shocked. So I thought, oh, defunct, I'd better read the part of the wiki page. In September 2021, Gossip Cop was folded into the entertainment and lifestyle site Suggest.com, and the Gossip Cop site was redirected to Suggest. Suggest continued to produce content debunking tabloid stories, as Gossip Cop had until September 2022, when the practice was discontinued completely. So just a couple of months ago, Gossip Cop ceased to exist, apparently. And I was quite shocked. And the reason I found this wiki page is because I was searching, just for fun, Gossip Cop Meghan Markle, and look what came up top. Avid Gardener, 13th of July 2022. Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, terrible PR, and Gossip Cop. Now, I won't bore you with the whole 9 minutes, 42 seconds. You can search this either on YouTube or on Google, but I actually just watched my own video, and it's quite interesting that I'm not surprised Gossip Cop has been discontinued, so let's have a listen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings. It's me again. Today, I'd like to talk about one of my favourite subjects, PR. Now, I don't know if this is Meghan Markle's PR, or who these people are, or if they're paid. There is a website called Gossip Cop. Don't know if any of you out there are familiar with Gossip Cop, but I've come across it once or twice, and it's normally trying to debunk a particular story about, I don't know, I suppose other celebrities, but I don't really look them up. So what I do sometimes for my own amusement, and you can do this too, of course, is I go through Gossip Cop's archives, and I found quite an amusing one, which is still available on their website. I mean, if it was my website, I'd take it down, but I suppose it's up to them. I don't think it's available now. I've tried to look for it and I can't find it, but anyway. And I thought it might amuse you too. I know there's loads of news about Harry's book delayed, and I'm not going to buy Harry's book, and that's not because I disapprove or I don't like Harry. I just think they're both so boring. I wouldn't read a book written by either of them. Would you? Tom Bella's book, on the other hand, have heard this morning that apparently there's a release date next week. Well, I think I might hold off first until someone else buys it and reads it. I'm not going to fall for the same trap I did on the last one. But in the meantime, I went on Google and I Googled Meghan Markle Gossip Cop 2018, and this came up top. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, in quotes, leaving the royal family for a regular life with their baby was 2018's top rumour about the couple. Gossip Cop was the first to correct the phony claim about them giving up their titles. Well, that hasn't happened yet. And possibly moving to the United States. If only we had a time machine for these people. And as the year draws to a close, it's clear they're not turning their backs on the monarchy as falsely reported. Okay, that's enough of that. I think you get the idea and you can watch the rest of it. And it cuts deeper as it goes on. So I seriously doubt it was anything to do with me that Gossip Cop ceased to exist. It's far more likely that lots of other people thought exactly the same thing as me and thought, why'd you keep printing this shit? Oh, because the PR people keep telling us to and paying us to. So be warned, PR people out there who are just for money, willing to sell out your principles, your beliefs, the truth, and print misremembrances and different recollections that vary. Be warned. Now, yes, every celebrity wants to be seen in the best light, and of course, none of us are perfect. We've all got problems in life. We've all got skeletons. My skeletons, they're right out there. They're all over having a carnival in the middle of the street. But your average celebrity doesn't want that. They want to look good, and I understand that. And why not? But if you get a celebrity, and I'm not for a moment suggesting this is Meghan, who just fucking lies through their arse morning, noon and night, you gotta be careful, PR people. Anyway, so I found that quite amusing that I'm actually the top thing. And then I looked for Gossip Cop and I couldn't find it. And that's how I ended up on the Wikipedia page, which they changed their badge there, which said defunct as of September, a couple of months ago. And I think that was all of it. So they've done the Ripple of Hope. Oh, what's this one? Oh, yeah, this one's in the Daily Mail. Now, this guy, ex-counter-terror chief Neil Basu, claims Meghan Markle faced very real and disgusting threats to her life while living in Britain in searing interview as he leaves Met Police after 30 years. I don't know about you guys, do the newspaper headlines get longer and longer and longer? Because in my day, when they went to print, headlines were like, I don't know, blown up, or cat dead, or they've got like 30 words in the headline these days. Anyway, so this guy goes on to say, police investigated many credible threats against Meghan Markle while she was living in Britain. The threats were disgusting and very real. Asked if they were credible, he replied, absolutely, and if you'd seen the stuff that was written and you were receiving it, the kind of rhetoric that's online, okay guys, anyone ever been threatened or doxed by a sugar or someone being paid by some mysterious PR somewhere? Anyone else had that? And it's not just me and Wally. Has anybody else experienced horrible online bullying? And yes, the money behind that must be brought to task. Daily Mail, if you're watching this, please get your investigative journalist skills out of the closet, dust them off and find out. because I personally have had very real and credible threats online that are disgusting, including a dead stuffed pig's head with a computerised voice that sounds like a kidnapper. If Meghan Markle had received something like that, or that had been put on Twitter, would this guy have thought that was a very real and credible threat? Meghan Markle living in the palaces with all the security, all the protection, which I don't have, which you viewers don't have, which other YouTubers don't have. We don't have that luxury. What the hell is this guy talking about? They're members of the royal family. The Queen herself joked and said, oh dear, someone wants to kill me. That'd put a dampener on Christmas, because she was a lady with dignity. She wasn't a drama queen fussing it all up. Anyway, I'd love your thoughts on that as well. So just going back to the Ripple of Hope, my question to you for the evening is, do you think my friend will win the dollar and Harry and Meghan will turn up at the Ripple Awards? Or do you think I will win the dollar and Harry won't be there? Won't that be interesting to see? Have a fabulous evening and look forward to seeing you in the comments below. If I can... Oops. Good night.